Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Polosebi, and in this tutorial I'll be teaching how to integrate Get ID3 in your web application to edit, split and join audio files in PHP. And we are going to be uploading the audio file that we want to upload, that we want to edit, sorry about that. That we want to edit. We are going to be uploading it with jQuery Ajax and PHP. And this is the form for the for to edit the metadata, and for joining, this is the form for joining, and this is the form to extract. So let me just test it out so that you will not think maybe okay. Before that, let me just show you the directory. This is the edited audio files directory. This is where it's going to save. Now let me just select an audio file. Let me select an audio file. All right, then artist. Let me say maybe why not. Title of the song follows tonight. Year of release 2021. Then encoded by Polosebi encoder 56. Then subtitle. Subtitle is follows subtitle. Okay, then album. Album is follows album. Then band follows band. Then genre is, let's say, rap. I'm just using that as an example. Then watch more interesting tutorials like this on my YT channel. Then track number, let's say track number 15, for example. Then rating, let's rate it 690. Then let's choose the file. Now the file that we're going to be editing its metadata is this deep chill out. No, it is the cover image that is going to be here. Let me just choose the cover image. Let me choose this headset cover image. Let me choose the cover image. So I can see now this deep chill out, if I play it, does not have a cover image. Sorry for okay. It does not have a cover image. Now I can see that does not have a cover image. And if you should check the properties, we check the properties, the details, sorry, deep chill out, the rating, Ashamalev, electronica, genre, electronica, all those things. The audio file is from SoundCloud. Alright, so if I just take that, deep chill out, open. So if I should edit it, it's gonna tell me audio file metadata edited successfully. Alright, so let's go check it out. Not here. So it will save it inside this folder. I can see this is the cover picture that I chose. So if I should play it, it's still that same audio file that was edited, but I uploaded it and it copied it. I uploaded it from there and uploaded it to that place, and I edited it. I can see this is the cover picture, and almost 90. This is the title that was given. So if we should see the property now. I can see follows 890, follows subtitle, watch more for comments, the comment I gave, then AVY, follows band 2021, also gives the physical info. All right, so let's check the next one too that we're going to be doing. So I want to extract a portion from a file. Let's say I want to extract from 45 seconds and I want to extract like 10 seconds. And preferred file name, let me just say extracted audio. And which audio do I want to extract from? Let me extract from this audio file, this dance audio file. So it is like it is closer to 3 minutes. So it's going to be saved in this folder. All right, so I'm going to choose the file. Okay, dance. Yes, dance. Okay, I'm going to choose it here, then upload it. So successfully extracted 10 seconds from dance music.mp3 audio. All right, so let's go check it out there. As you can see, it is now there. So let's see, it is 9 seconds because, sorry, I forgot, it is 0 index, so it starts from 0 to 9. So if I want 10 seconds, I'll write 11 instead. But let's check it out, not to waste our time. So I can see it is 9 seconds. Now let's go check the main file. This is the main file. I'll start from 45 seconds. I'll start from 45 seconds now. I'll skip it to 45 seconds. I think this is 45 seconds. That same music that, so 45 plus 9, that's like 54. So I can see that's it. So that's that. So the last one that we're going to be doing is joining of audio files. So I'm going to select like 4 audio files. I'm going to select these 4 audio files here, including this one, 1, 2, 3, and this one. So this one is 2 seconds, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, and this is 4 seconds. So I'm going to be choosing the 3 of them. All right, so I've chosen the 3 of them, and the preferred file name joined follows joined. All right, so start extract from. So it's going to start the extract from the first file. I want it to start from 10 seconds. The second file, I want it to start from 35 seconds. The next file, I want to start from the beginning. Or okay, let me say 80 seconds. That's 1 minute. 1 minute 30 seconds. Just say 55 seconds. Then the last one is very long, so I can say 150 seconds. Then the length that I want to extract from each of them. So I want to extract from the first one, I want to extract just 10 seconds. The second one, I want to extract 20. Nope, it's too much. I want to extract, let me just extract. Okay, it is 0 index, so it should be 11. The next one should be 12. I want to extract 11 seconds. The next one is I want to extract 5 seconds. And the last one I want to extract like 10 seconds. So we're expecting these 10 seconds, 10, 20, 31, 37, so we're 35. We're expecting 36. We're expecting 36 seconds of audio file. So successfully join file to audio files audios file. So this is the directory. This is the directory. So okay, and let's go to the directory. So joined audios file. This is the directory. So as you can see, this is it. Audios joined. The name I gave it here. Audios joined. So let's play it. All right. So the first thing. So after 10 seconds, it changes to the second one. So that's what we are going to be doing in this tutorial. And last thing, let's have a great. This is the metadata of the audio file that I edited up here. So that's the this is the metadata. The metadata was listed here. So all these things we are going to be doing in this tutorial. Okay, so we're going to be editing and splitting and joining audio files. So this is the form that we're going to be using. I've already done the form before. So this is the form that we're going to be using to edit the audio file metadata. And this is the form that we're going to be using to extract a portion from an audio file. And this last part, we are going to be joining files. This is the form that we're going to be that we're going to use to join files. Okay, so let me just do quick intro of the file of the project folder of the lesson folder. So this folder here, this is where we are going to be saving the edited audio file that we edited the metadata. And this one here is where we are going to be saving the extracted audio file, the audio file that we extracted, the portion that we extracted from an audio file. And this is the get33 folder. This is get33 folder. You can download the get33 from get33 website. I'm going to put the link below in the lesson in the description of the lesson. All right, and this is where we are going to be saving the joined audio files, and MP, these are the files that we're going to be uploading and editing. This is the file that we're going to be editing and working on. As you can see, as of now, the files did not have a cover picture except this one, except this audio file here. Okay, and these are the cover pictures. These are the pictures that we're going to be using for cover pictures. Okay, and if you see this audio file currently, if you check the details, it came with a default metadata, title, subtitle, music by Ashamalef. All the music I got them from SoundCloud. So if you see something familiar, okay, all right. So that's what we are going to be using in this tutorial, and let's go to the code. So this is the project setup. I included I called get33. I included the get33 at the top of the page. All right, so this, don't worry, the lesson file is going to be available for download in the link in the description of this tutorial. All right, this template is just Bootstrap 4 template. Is Bootstrap 4 starter template that I used. So this is the form for editing the metadata. And coming down here, you can see this is I created the table here to show the files that we uploaded, the files that we uploaded, that we edited its metadata. This is where we are going to be showing the metadata of the file that we edited the metadata. So we are going to be looping through the directory, the edited audio files directory, and we will read it, and we will loop through all the files, all the audio files in the directory, and we will fill out the metadata of those files into a table. And let me just do quick into of what is happening here. All right, so metadata, you can also use it to copy to get the metadata of an audio file. So this audio file here, this is all right. This is it. This is the audio file, corporate ambient. This is the audio file here. All right, so I'll pass the audio file into the analyze function in getID3 class. Then after it has been analyzed, then I will pass it. I'll call the copy tags to comment in getID3. Then I pass the um, analyzed file, analyzed audio file. So this is gonna turn it into a tag. Oh, sorry, it's going to analyze it. This copy tag to comment is going to analyze it there. It will return it as an array. Then I can now do any operation with it here. So let us just go and view it in the front thing here. So all right, these are the metadatas of the file size, file path, file name. Then coming down here, you see the comment HTML. Then you see the year, encoder settings, album, title, genre. So you can do something like this with this with this data that is returned. All right, so by not wasting much of our time, let's just go straight. All right, so here we will use this form. All right, this is of no need. Let me just move this. Okay, so we're going to be uploading the cover picture. All right, let me. So we'll be we'll be uploading cover picture to the audio file and edit the audio file with this form: the artist, the title of the song, year of release, encoded by subtitle, album, band, genre, comment on the song, track number, rating. All those metadata will be editing it in the audio file, and we will be putting cover picture in the audio file. All right, so this is the form here. And in the main.js, so I've set up the main.js, and this is for the audio joining form. This is just validation, some form of validation, so that I will explain that just in a moment. All right, so this is what we are going to undo: the edits, the metadata editing. So form, go to this, then form data. We are using form data because it is not possible to send files through Ajax except through form data. So the URL, we are sending it to this file here on in the same directory. So this is the file that we're going to be sending it to. So I just set up some if statements here. So this if statement, we will be using it to edit the metadata, this one to extract audio file, and this if statement to join audio file. So this is where we are going to be getting it now. Right, so the server side handler.php. So then data. Data is form data. Method post. Then don't let us forget this, else it will be throwing an error. Content type false. Process data false. Alright. Okay. So when it is done, it's gonna return a response here, a callback function, the response. Then you can pass the JSON that's going to, because we are going to be returning a JSON, a data in the form of JSON, a response in the form of JSON. So then you can now do something, and we'll be returning a status. If data.status is 0, that is no error occurred. So I will reload the page in the background with Ajax. So Ajax dot load. Then where am I loading? The current page. That's document dot location dot href. Then callback function and status. Though we are not doing anything with it, but response. So after that, I will alert the message that is returned from the server. Then is okay. Alright. Else, sorry. Else, if the data dot status is equal to 1, that is an error occur, then just alert the message, the error message. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's assume it has been sent, and the user has submitted the form, and it has been handled by the JavaScript, and it has been sent to the server by Ajax. So we are going to check if this subtitle is in the post request, and if it is in the post request, that is, it means it is this form that is being submitted. So let's go. So first of all, let's get the cover picture. Let's just name it files. It is files in PHP that you use to. Then let's get the audio file. Okay. Okay. So let's get the datas that we are editing. Let's get data, the form feeds. So let's get it by, let's say, so the first one is, let me just use this. Let's say a title, first of all, is, let me just filter some stuff out of it. Strip the tags, assign underscore post. Then I assume you already you are already familiar with all these things I'm doing. All right, so instead of us to be getting each of the form fields one by one, they are like up to 10 or 12. So that's going to waste our time and it's stressful. So we can just get all of them at a time. So for each, we look through the since $sign underscore post is a global is a global is a is an array, is a global array. So this is going to be the field, then value. So all we are going to do is return each field, the field name, each of the field names, return it to a variable, and we set it to its value, the field value. So that's going to be value. So that's all. So that will save us the stress. Now the next thing to do is let's undo the image cover picture upload. We're going to be uploading it in the partially in the current directory, and when we are done editing the the metadata, we will delete it. All right, so let's undo it. Picture name, just do it like that. Picture name, that's image cover name. So if you are not familiar with if you don't know how to upload images with PHP to the server with PHP, you can watch all you can watch my tutorial on how to upload pictures to the server. Then the temp name, this is very compulsory. The temp name, and just say img temp name, that's image cover cmp name. Okay, so we are going to be exploding. We are going to be splitting the picture name. We are going to be splitting it with PHP explode. You know the reason why I'm splitting it just in a moment. Okay, so the first part of the name, the first part of the array, because it's going to be splitted into an array. So the first part of the array is going to be the main name of the file, except the file has lots of um, dots, in the name. So we don't mind, we just get the first part of it. So main picture name, that's going to be splitted to the first part. So the first part of the name, then the extension, img extension, that's going to be end, because the extension is going to be the last item in the array. Yes, so it's going to be the last item in this array, because there are some file names that has dots in them. So after splitting it, and after splitting everything, so the file extension is going to be the last item in the array. All right, so we are not doing any validation in this tutorial, because you can do the validation yourself. All right, so the location, the img location is just going to be uploaded to this directory partially, then later we'll delete it. So that's going to be unique id. Let's just pass unique id to it. Let's just pass it to it. Pass unique id to it. then dot, then extension, image extension. So you now see the reason why I splitted the file name now. Alright, so move uploaded file. So the temp name, img temp name, then the image location. So alright, so move uploaded file returns a boolean. So you can check if the file was uploaded. So if it was uploaded, then continue. Else, if it did not upload, then just throw an error that an error occurred and throw it with JSON encode. So status. So this is where you are going to see the JSON encode, the stuff that I did here. What I did here is data.status that I did here. So then MSG and error occurred. Could not upload cover image and could not edit. So PHP, you can split string into multiple lines without error, and cover and could not edit. You can split it into multiple lines. It will not give you error. Could not edit audio file. Okay, so that's that. Or better still, you can do it this way. Okay, so exit. Just exit. Alright, so if it was uploaded successfully, then let's undo the audio file, because the audio file is going to look the same. It's going to look the same way, like this. It's going to look like this too. So let's say audio name, then okay, audio temp name. That's in you can do that multiple selection with Ctrl D. Splitted audio name, then main audio name, main audio name. Alright, so after this we upload the file. We upload the file to this. And before this, we will upload the file to this directory, edited audio files directory. So that's where we want to keep the edited file. Hope I can spell all those correctly. Yeah. Then we will just say edited. Let's just put it there. Edited, then with unique name, because I may upload the same file again. So instead of overwriting it, it's just, if I concat this unique ID to it, so it will prevent it from overwriting it. So it will append a unique ID at the end of the name, at the end of the file name. Alright, so audio tmp name, then img location. Okay, so this too is going to return a boolean. So you can check if the audio file was edited, so was uploaded. If it is not uploaded, then just echo back a JSON encode. that an error occur, could not upload audio file and could not edit audio file. Now, nice one. So after editing, so this is where it comes. Now let me introduce you quickly to more about GetID3. Now GetID3, with GetID3 you can handle files and zip files. You can work with zip files. You can unzip file content with GetID3. You can write to MP3. You can write to MP3 file metadata. You can overwrite MP3 file metadata. You can edit MP3 file metadata, which we are doing. We are overwriting MP3 file metadata. Then this is the simple writing, the metadata writing, and this is just a simple way of using GetID3. By this in this file, there are okay. In this file, you can sample script for scanning a single directory and displaying a few pieces of information is showing the information, the metadata information of the audio file in a directory. So in a directory, so it will scan it and spill out the information, the metadata info. So this file, this demo here is just about it will take in a directory, look through it and save all the audio files in the directory in the MySQL database. So this is what it's doing here. Sample script for recursively scanning directory and storing the results in the database. So that's what this demo here is doing. And this MP3 header, same sample script for decoding MP3 header bytes. So you can use it to work with MP3 file, the MP3 header. This you can use it to work with MP3 header. And MIME only. You can use MP3. You can also use MP3 file. MP3 GetID3. Sorry. GetID3 to get the MIME type of an audio file of any file the MIME type of any file. So then you can use it to join files and to extract a portion from a file. Then direct scanning and CLI. This is for CLI tools, for CLI. Then catch MySQL. Sample script for demonstrating the DBM catching. So this is the DBM catching here. Then you can use it to browse or scan through. You can use this to scan through a directory and get and return the metadata of the audio files from the directory. Or I think this is for any file. And basic, this is just the basic stuff for basic stuff you can do with GetID3. And this one, this is to extract the audio info, the full way to extract the audio info, similar to what I did in index.php, similar to this thing, this what I did here. So you can do a lot of cool stuff with GetID3. Even apart from all this demo that is here, you can customize the GetID3 in your own way to fit what you want to do in the audio file. Right, these are the cool stuff you can do with audio file with GetID3. So, and in this tutorial, what we are doing is now we are going to be editing the MP3 file metadata. So let's just come here to this write.php here. We come to this write.php. So this is the full demo. This is the full demo on how to edit GetID3 MP3 files with GetID3. So there is a bunch of code that is hard to understand, but if you read it, you'll be able to understand it. So this is the simple way of using the using get ID3 to edit um, metadata, audio files, audio metadata. So we just come here and I will explain what I will explain this thing in a moment. So let's just come here instead of me cramming all these things in my head. So I'll just come here and grab everything from this place. Grab everything from here and speed it here. And speed it here. Okay. So let me edit. Let me change this because the get ID3 folder is in the current directory. So get ID3. Alright. Then the file name. So this is where we need the file name. Okay. I need to change this to audio file location. So this is where we need the file name. Okay. So the tag we call the tag writer from the write.php tag writer class. We initialize the class here. Then the file name function. You pass okay, the file name variable, uh, public variable in the tag writer class. So you set it to the audio file location the audio file that we uploaded location. Then the tag format, the public variable tag format, you set it to the ID version 2, ID3 version 2. You can use ID3 version 1 or version 2. All right, so as of now that I'm doing this video, it is the highest version is version 2.3. So, and all these things, overwrite tag. If you want to overwrite the tag, if true, it will erase the existing data and write only past data. If false, it will match past data with existing data. So you can experiment with it. So remove other data, false. Then text tag encoding, it should be UTF-8. That's UTF-8. So that's tag encoding. All right, if you are confused about that, so this is just it. Tagging format. This is it here. UTF-8. Oh, oh, oh. Tag encoding. What's that? Okay. All right. So next thing is I've what we are doing in this tutorial. What we need in this tutorial. Written it. I've written it out before. So I'll just come here and grab it and put it here. Okay. So let me just explain this. So the tag data here, we are going to be setting it to the public tag data variable in tag writer class that we called the tag writer class, the get ID3 tag writer class that we called. So we are going to be setting it to this tag data variable, and it is an array. It's an array of the metadata that we want to edit in the audio file. And here, coming down here, this is the attached picture, the attached image. So it's going to be okay. Before I say that, let me just copy this from here. Let me just bring that from here and put it at the top here. So the image cover. So the APIC data, just know this variable APIC data. So it's going to convert this the file, the image cover is going to convert it into base 64 format. Then this as if image type here is going to get the MIME type of the cover image. So, and it's going to be used here. So the APIC data is the base 64 blob data, base 64 data, not blob. Then picture type ID description. Description is the title that is coming from the form feed. Then the MIME type. This as if MIME type is going to be, so it's going to be used by image type to MIME type. So this is the image type, and it's going to be converted to MIME type. All right. So enough of the stories. So coming down here, after setting the tag writer to the public tag data in the tag writer in the tag writer class. So we just so after that we will call the write tag function in tag writer in the from the tag in the tag writer class. So after calling this function, it will write the tag in the audio file. So it's going to return a boolean. So we can use that to check if the the audio file is being edited successfully. Then after that, let's delete the cover picture. I just come here, image location. All right. Now let's delete it with PHP on link. Then after that, let's just echo JSON encode back. Then let's change the message audio file metadata edited successfully. So else, if an error occur, just write to copy that. It is Shift Alt key down, and to move down, FN Alt key down on Windows. Okay, so in Visual Studio Code, that's one of the reasons why I like Visual Studio Code. So an error occurred. I'm just trying to be fast because this video is going to take long. If not, if I'm not fast, an error occurred. Could not edit audio file metadata. An error code could not edit audio file metadata. Okay, so with this, it will have with this we are done editing our audio file. Okay, so let's just come here and reload because we've written some JavaScript file and bring up our console because we are going to be tracking the API the Ajax request. Okay, first of all, let's upload the cover picture. You are going to be using the amper that one. Then let's say say the title of the song, some random title, year of release 2021, then encoded by ABY encoder, and subtitle, random subtitle, album, random album, then band, band, then genre, random genre, then comment of the song, You can write something like download more. Like if you are using this from on a blog, if you are embedding it in a blog, so you can do that. Then track number, let's say track number 4. Then rating, let me just rate it 450. All right, so let's choose the mp3 file that we are editing. So this is the mp3 file that we're going to be editing, this action sports. Now before we edit it, just let's check the details again. You can see the action sports music by Ashman. I got the audio files from SoundCloud. All right, okay, so action sports. Okay, so we by clicking this, so we're going to be tracking. Okay, let's see what happened, or let's check the console. Okay, form data is not defined. Okay, I was trying to be too fast. I know you saw that. So let's upload it. And let's just try to upload the file again to be sure. Okay, so this is an error code, could not upload file, could not edit. Okay, so what happened? You should be getting an error. Okay, so what happened? Could not upload file. So this is where the error occurred. Okay, let me just do some debugging. Audio file to edit. Okay. I know what caused the error. This is what caused the error. I forgot to change that. So that was what caused the error. Okay, so let's do it again. We don't need to reload the page since it's going to be reload. It's going to be reloaded by Ajax. It's going to be reloaded in the background by Ajax. So it is successful and it has reloaded the page in the background. Okay, so let's scroll down. So as you can see, this is the audio file that we edited. The file name, the full file directory, the then artist name, title, year, policy being encoded by policy being encoder, random subtitle, random band, police band, change. I can see everything is here. Then the play time, 2 minutes. Now let's go check it out in the directory, in the edit audio file directory. So this is it here. Let's check the file name just to be sure. 17DE05. 17DE05. Yeah, that's it. So it has put the cover picture here. I can see this is the cover picture. The video file will still play. All right. So I can see this is the cover picture. Cover picture. So I can see the cover picture. And let's check the property. So you see, random title, random subtitle, the rating that I gave it 450. Download more from my YouTube tutorial. Then comments. Then you go down. Everything is in place, and all these things too. You can edit everything. So the file name. This is the physical details that you can see here. Edit, action, blah blah blah. Item type mp3 and so on. Okay, so that's that. So not to waste much of our time, let's go to let's go to extract audio file. So we're going to be extracting part from audio file. So we extract a portion from the audio file. So this is the form here. This is the form here that we're going to be using to extract from audio file. Just ignore this name here. Ignore this name here. I'm not good at naming. All right. So this stuff here is just some validation, some input field validation. We'll come back to that. And this is the form that this is the code that we're going to be using to undo the splitting, the extracting. And just change this to extracting stuff. Okay. So the form is this. I hope you understand that. Then the form data is new form data. You'll be passing the form. So I like putting semicolon at the end of the statement in JavaScript. Pardon me for that. So the next code that we're going to be writing is similar to the one we wrote there. So not to waste our time, let's just copy and paste that. And the only thing that is going to be different is we are not reloading the page, but we will display the alert, the message from the server side. Okay, so let's assume it has been uploaded to the server side here. Okay, so this if statement is what we are going to be using to handle it. So we are going to be checking if this form feed is present in the post request, and if it is present, it means it is this post that is being this form that is being submitted. Okay, so let's get the file name, the file that we want to split. So file mp3 file to split. I'm going to be very, very fast. Okay, so that's the file that we want to split. Then similarly to what we did here, we are not going to be getting it all the form feed one by one. That's going to be, I'm lazy to do that. So let's just get it automatically by this with this. All right, so we're going to be handling the submission. So why do we need to waste time handling the submission again since we've written it here? So let's just come here and grab it here. Okay, so we've copied that. Okay, so don't let us make that similar mistake again. Okay, so that's that for now. So we are going to be saving it partially. We're going to be saving it partially in the current directory. We'll save it partially in the current directory. Then after that, we'll delete it and move the portion that we extracted into this folder, the extracted audio folder. So that's going to be in a moment. So let's upload it. Move uploaded file, audio temp name, then audio file location. Nope. I'm going to be wrapping it into an if statement to check if it was successfully uploaded. Okay, now if it was successfully uploaded, if it has been successfully uploaded, now let's just come here and grab the same thing in case if it was not uploaded, could not extract from audio file. Okay, so now Oh, sorry, audio file. Okay, then this move uploaded file, it has been moved. Then what we want to do is this form and length. So next thing, that's what we are going to be getting from the post request. Okay, so form. This is the name. So let's just note this down. Then the stop at the length that we want to extract. Okay, so that's what we are going to be noting for now. Okay, so what we are going to be using to do that is from these demos here, the joined mp3 here. We're going to be including this file. We will include this file now. So this is the function that we're going to be using to combine the mp3. It has already been rewritten. It has pre-written by the author of this PHP plugin. So we just call this. What we need to do is just to call this function and do some stuff here. So this is what we are going to be doing. This stuff here, that is what we are going to be doing. So now, before doing that, let's include that. I can just copy this and come here. Okay, so I want to include this file here. Right, so so what we want to do is in the get id3 demos and let me just copy relative paths and turn this to Windows style or turn this to normal style. This iOS directory separating style. Okay, or Mac. Now we've included it. Now we can now use this function there. We can now use this combine mp3 function. So first of all, we will also need the file name, the audio file name that we supply there. That this is the output file name that we want. That we want the extracted portion to be named. So that's what we are going to name it. So what we want to name it is this. I hope you understand what I did here. This feed name has already been converted to a variable, and now we are now using it here. So then the mp3 file, this is where the mp3 file is going to go. So this is where we need it. Then now, where do we want to start? If it is 0, then it is going to start from the if it is 0, it will start from the beginning. If it is minus, it will start from the back. It will start from the back. If it is -1, it will start from the back, from the end of the audio file. Okay, so start splitting from then stop splitting at. So that's that. And this function is going to return a boolean if the operation is successful or not, if the extraction is successful or not. So we can wrap it inside an if statement, and this can go in multiple lines. So if this, then echo JSON echo that it is successful. Just show us that it is successful. Tell us that it is being successful. It is successful. Successfully extracted and we can do this, that extracted this length, extracted, oh, this is not JavaScript, extracted this part, from the file name. What's the file name? Audio name. So this is the audio name. So from the audio name, and just put audio at the back. Successfully extracted this length, seconds, from audio file name audio. Now else, if an error occurred, then just echo a JSON encode that, okay, that an error occurred, an error occurred could not extract seconds from audio file. Just say that. Okay, so this should be 0. All right. Okay. Now with this, we are done handling it. So we can just reload it because we wrote some JavaScript code. Now let's bring up our console. Then from, I want to split from, now I'm going to be using this file, this chip step app, audio, chip step music, this file. I'm going to extract it from it. So what's the length? Let's first of all check the length. Is 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes. So I want to extract from 30 seconds. Then I'm going to stop at the length. I want to extract how many lengths. Let's see. Not to waste our time, let me just extract like 14 seconds. So it's going to extract from 0 to 13. So if I want it to extract exactly 14 seconds, or let's say if I want to extract exactly 15 seconds, I'm going to put 16 at this, from 0 to 16, from 0 to 15. So that's going to make 15 seconds. Then preferred file name, what do I want to call it? Just test splitted name. You can do the name handling at the back end so that the user will not put any stuff like dot, comma, all those stuff. You can use regular expression to handle that. Then the audio file that we are going to be using, choose step, this file, choose step. So that's the file that we are going to be extracting some portion from. Now click. If no error occurred, now mp3 to file splits, line 118. Okay, sorry. Okay. Think. Nope. See, undefined index, line 118. mp3 file to split. Oh, No. And hell, that's five. That's an error. Okay, so successfully extracted 16 seconds. Oh, it is 15 seconds. I want to do that soon. Say 16 seconds from two-step app audio. So let's go check it out. Let's check. Where did we save it? Oops. Error. I forgot two things. First, I forgot to move the file, to save the file in this directory, in the extracted audio directly. So what I'll just do is, yeah, this is the file name there. So it's going to save by default in the current directory, extracted audio. Or so that's it. So it's going, then we concat it together. So that's it. And secondly, after successfully upload, I need to delete it. So let me just come here and copy the unlink. Let me copy the unlink to delete the image file. The audio file. I'll delete the audio file here. Okay. And alright, so I can just go on and delete this for us to test it back. And again, hope nothing. Okay, now let's upload it again. Okay, now let's go check it. Now test file name. Now there's an error. Why? Because we did not put the file extension. So, oh, what am I doing here? No, it's not image extension. It's audio extension. Audio extension. I think I made the error here too. So it's supposed to be audio extension. So that's that. So audio extension. Then let's put the extension here. So that's that. Okay, now let's go back and delete it permanently and upload it again. Okay, let's go back, and I can see now it is there now, and our directory is clean from unused file. And now what we are going to, now let's play it. Let's play the music now. How many seconds? Let's check the seconds that we extracted. I can see 50 seconds that was extracted. And now let's play the original file, the original audio file, just for you to check it. This is the original audio file, two-step. That's the original audio file. Then the extracted audio. Let me check that for you again. That's that. Okay, so that's that. So without wasting much of our time, let's go to the last part, and this is where the tricky part is. All right, this is where the tricky part is. So now in this file, in this one, we're going to be we're going to be um uploading like up to like a lot of you can upload multiple files at the time. Then then you enter the preferred file name of the output joined file of the joined file. Then the length that you want to extract from each of them, it must be equal. The start length must be equal to the number of files that was uploaded, and the extract length, the length that we want to extract from each of them, must be equal to the length of the number of the uploaded files, and each must be separated. Like if I upload the file that is in index one must be the one that I'll supply here. For example, if I uploaded like three files, the first one, the length that I want for the first one is 20 seconds. The second one, the one at the second index, 30. Then the one at the last index, 16. So that's how I'm going to do it. So let's go on. Let's go on. So this is the form that we're going to be using to upload it. As you can see, it is multiple. I'm going to be uploading multiple. So this is the multiple form. If you don't know how to upload multiple stuff, you can check my tutorials, the videos in my channel. You find out to upload it there. Okay, so let's move on. So let's go to the JavaScript. So I've done some error handling here. So I've done some error handling here. So if the start extraction from field value count, this there are some controversy on how to name variables like this. That is not a normal way to name variables like this, but for tutorial purpose, I named the stuff like this. Number of files to join, that's the all this stuff. So without wasting much of our time, I'll just assume you understand the code I wrote there. All right. So next thing is, let's get the form equal to this. As this the form that was uploaded. Then the the form data, new form data as form. Then $dot oh, it's gonna be the same with this here, this one that is here. So without doing much editing, all right, let's assume that has been sent to the server side. All right, so the last if statement here is what we are going to be using for to undo this form. I'm going to check if this audio files to join is in the no, we are not using this. Let's use this join file name. Let's test for this join file name. All right, this is what we are going to be testing for. Join file name. Okay, so if the join file name is in the post request, then it is that form. Now let's just go up here and copy all these things here. No, including this to this place. Okay, so mp3 file to split all this one. So no, let's go back and take this. So this is the name. So because we are going to be we are going to be handling multiple files, so it's going to be an array. So I can just do that into a for loop. And before that, let's just go. So the file name, the preferred file name, the start form and a start length. Let's go take all those. Okay. So all right. So this the audio file. This is the audio file. So we're going to get the joint file name. I'm just going to note it down. Joint file name. The start extract form. Where we want to start extract form, extraction form from the from the from the from each of the files. Then this the extract length I want to get from each of the files. So that's all. So what we are going to do now is, because all these things they are like each they are for they are they are for they are for they are multiple values. So this this start extract form we are going to I'm going to turn it into an array. So that's explode. You turn it into an array, and you see what you are going to do with the array. So, okay, I can do it in another way. The extract form. Let's watch me do this. Then for I equals 0, I is less than 0. Let's do from is less than dollar sign start extract form. Um, okay, I need to make some amendments. I'm going to make this in a moment. Okay, so here is what we are going to do. Exclude, because they are going to be separated. They are going to be a comma separated values like 23, 67, 12, something like that. So we are going to be splitting it with the comma, and we are expecting the user to be, let's say, to be dynamic the way they use it. So they may put space, some may put tab, some may put multiple space there. So let's just strip. You can trim it. So you trim excess excess empty space, empty characters from both end of the string. So the last time start extract form. So that's that. So it's going to turn it into an array. Sorry for that. Yeah. Stop extract at that extract length. Extract length. Length to extract. Length to extract. So that's that. So this one. So I'm going to be looking through it that if, because we are expecting the user may leave the space, leave it that okay, oh, this one I don't want to extract anything from um, any seconds, and you might leave it empty. And this one too, user might leave it empty. Let's say, for example, user might leave it empty like this. So if in this case, so this the character that's going to be here is going to be a space character, a string character, an empty string character. So we are going to check for that. So if if start start from that is the index, if the index if the value at that index is equal to empty string, then set this. Okay, we can do it this way instead of that. Let me say, okay, no, not that way, not that way. This way. So set this to 0. Then after that, then array push. So I'm going to be pushing this. So like I've forgotten, okay. The array will come first, then followed by the value. And start from, then push this value. So we are going to be using that to do that, but we don't need it also. We don't need it. We can just comment this one is out. We don't need them. We can comment them out. We can comment them out. So the same way, so what you are handling indirectly is we are setting all empty characters to 0. You see the reason why I'm setting them to 0 in a moment. So extract length. Let me do that for extract length. So length. Let's say length. Alright. So that's that. Okay. So I'm done with that. So next thing we are going to do is let's come here. Let's come to this place. So in this demo, it shows how we can use this to join the stuff together, to join audio files together and extract a portion from the audio file. Alright, so that's what we are going to be working on here. But I don't need all these stuff here. I only need just one. I only need just one. Just one. This one here. So the file names out is the output name. The file names out is the output name. And that is going to be this joined file name here. The joined file name. That's going to be joined file name. I hope you understand this. This is the field name that was converted into a variable. And I'm not using it here. So array. Now we are going to perform a loop here. We are going to perform a loop here. So what you are going to do is after uploading these files, you have to upload the files here. So let me create an array here. Uploaded files. Let me create an array. So all these ones here. I'll just cut them, then put them inside this for loop. I'll put them in this for loop. Then what is the name? MP3 file to join. So that's the name of the file. So yeah, because it is multiple files that we are sending, so we are going to be handling it. Count MP3 files to join, and we are going to be counting the names of the files. We'll be counting it. We'll be checking the length of the file that was uploaded by their names, by the total names of the files that were returned. Okay, so MP3 files to join. So it's going to be alright. It's going to be understand I alright. So that's that. So audio name is going to be it's going to look through the files that was uploaded. It's going to look through everything. Now we are going to be uploading it. We are going to be saving it in the current directory partially. Then when we are done with it, we just when we are done with it, we just delete it from the directory. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, so main audio name is going to everything is going to be uploaded one after the other. So main audio name, in case if I upload a if a file a, fi- a file name twice, a file with the same name twice, then let's assume that you can if you upload a file with the same name twice, so it's going to contact a unique ID at the end of the name. So we can now safely move the uploaded file. Alright, so let's check it. Move uploaded file. Is it files or file? Okay, it's file. Move uploaded file. So dot cmp name audio. I'm waiting. What? Audio template. Oh, am I making a mistake? Okay. Then audio file location. So if move uploaded file, if the uploaded file is being moved, then let's save the file location. Let's save the file location into array push. Let's save the file location into the array, into the upload files array, audio file location. Alright. So else you can undo this else to display an error. Display an error message after everything has been done that this file was not uploaded along with the others. So, but not to waste much of our time, we can just move on. Then, when let's assume everything has been uploaded successfully. Okay, we can put the continue here. Continue with don't if you can't upload it, just continue. Just skip the file and continue. Alright, so that's it. So after everything has been uploaded, now we are going to perform another for loop here. We are going to perform another for loop here. For let me just name this equal to count uploaded files. The length, the total length of the files that is in the uploaded file. So we can just move this up here and do this dollar sign. There, as you are looking through it, it is the same. Let's just grab this here. It is the same. I'll just copy it here and comment it out. It is the same. It is the file at an index. Let's say the current file is in index 0. That file, the data for the file, the length, the start from length, and the exact length of the file is going to be in the same index in this arrays. Like it's going to be in the same index in the start from array, and it's going to be in the same index in this exact length array. I hope you get that. So let's just say okay, extract from where we want to start extracting from, then dollar sign the index, then extract length, then so that's that for that. So after that, we need to redefine this here so that it's not through an error, and if you say it's undefined, just to prevent an undefined error. It may not throw the error, but just be on the safer side. Okay, so we are done here. So find names in include this is going to throw an error, an unknown error. I don't know. It's going to throw an error. Let's just put it there. So successfully joined files. Let me just turn this into a JSON encode. Oh no, 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 no. Let me see. Then status is 0. It was successful. Don't let me forget this. JSON encode. Okay, now you can just move this down. Could not join files to this. Let's just link that now. Okay, we are done with that. So we can just let me remove this so that it will not be confusing. Okay, so we can now go to the front end and test it out. Right, let's load it because we've done some editing. Right, so which files are we going to be joining? We can join. Let's select the files that we're going to be joining. Okay, join these 4 files: corporate ambient, dance, deep chill out, and planet stickers. Well, so we extract a portion from them and extract and join it. So this is 4 minutes. This is 2 minutes. This is 2 minutes, and this is 3 minutes. All right. So let's just select them. It's for so we are uploading multiple files. So multiple files. So preferred file name, join. test joined files. Extract from the first file. I want to extract from 20 seconds. The second file I want to extract from 40 seconds. The next file I want to extract from 12 seconds. And the last file I want to extract from 150 seconds. Okay, so the length, then just extract. Okay, the first one, then 5, 10. Next one is 5, 5. Then the next one I want to start from 0. So I'll just put that. Then the last one. Oh no. If it is 0, it will extract everything. I want to extract just 8 seconds. Okay, let me do that here. Extract from 0 from there. Then this one, the last one, I want to just extract 10 seconds. So everything is going to be, this is going to be like, okay, if it is 10 seconds, it's going to be 9 seconds. So to get 10 seconds, I will have to write 11 seconds, and this one 6 seconds, and next one 9 seconds, 9. I'll supply all this one. So because it is 0 index, I need to understand that. Okay, so before we do that, let's just pull this up to track the request, and let's let us okay, let's load it one more time, and let's upload it. Successfully join the file. Oh, my code works once. My code runs once. I hope you know that joke. So everything works fine. Okay, but one more thing that I forgot to do is to delete them after they've been uploaded. Now let me go and delete them. Alright, so join file, and then I forgot to save it inside the join file directly. File names out. That's going to be join file name. Join audio files. Join audio. Join audio file. That means alright. Then convert it to this. Join audio file. Okay, so that's the file name. Then after everything, I want to look through this. Okay, this is the file. This is the uploaded files. I want to look through the array and delete everything in the array. So that's for let me use the count. This will return the length of the array. I hope you know that before. So on link, so I'll delete all of them from the current directory. So that's going to be uploaded files. Then that's an diff. Alright. So it's going to look through everything and delete everything. So let's go back there. The join audio file is empty. Then our current directory, as you can see, there's nothing there. Now let's just click on the submit file again. Don't need to load the page again. So it's going to take some time. So that's it. Alright, so that's been uploaded. Now let's go check it out. Test file. So we forgot one thing. We forgot to put the extension, the file extension, the audio file extension, and we can just name that to the because we know. Let's just name it to the mp3.mp3 file. So you can make it any file of your choice, any extension of your choice. You can make it any extension of your choice. Just don't make it video, or you can make it a video. You can make it a .24. It will just be an audio video. But Don't put .jpeg or .mp3 there or .png there. It won't work well at all. All right. So I can see this. It has not shown. So this is the length, 32 seconds. Let's go check count it. This is 10 seconds, 9 seconds, that's 19, 25, then that's 35. This is like 20, 29, 35, 35 seconds. One. Oh, 32 seconds. We lost that like 3 seconds, but let's ignore that for now and let's test it out. So you see how the magic is going to go. Start from the first one. Now after 10 seconds, it's going to go to the next. I can see that's gone to the next one. I can see after how many seconds? After 6 seconds. Now after 8 seconds, it will move to the next one. That's moved to the final mix. I can see. So this is it. So cool. MP3 tag Get ID3 is a very cool plugin. So even you can build a web application. A web application with this. You can put it on your website and name it like MP3 file editor, and people will come to your site and you can put ads, Google ads in the website, and it will generate money for you. As people are editing the file, you'll be showing them ads. So I'm just saying this, don't mind me, because I I talk about that more, very well on Twitter. Right, so with Get ID3 tag, you can do a lot of cool things on audio files. So you can do a lot of cool things, and you can use this to build a web app on your website or any stuff you want. Right, so you can embed this in your blog website. You can embed this in your blog website, and this one too. You can do a lot of cool things with it. So we've come to the end of the video, to the tutorial. If you like this tutorial, give me a thumb up, and if you don't like it, just click on the thumb down and tell me the reason why you don't like it, and please tell me what I can do to improve this video, improve this tutorial and all my tutorials. And just don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. That motivates me to do more.